showing up now. Oh, hi. Sorry about that. I had to answer something really quickly, so. Oh, you signed up for the con. That's awesome. Get it? Awesome con. No, MagFest is figuring out if they're going to be doing Magstock. So as I understand it now, because I'm not, well, I might volunteer, I don't know. But anyway, so Magstock might still be happening in the summer. And I hope I'm able to go to AwesomeCon. It's kind of very large, so I'd be interested to see how they're going to try to scale back so not everybody's going to be getting sick. Honestly, Captain Krabs, I feel like they should be giving you a booth because VTuber culture is still very, very new and they haven't been able to tap into it. Plus, you know, you're an artist. And you do game industry things as well, so... Honestly, if you went to just about any con and you're like, hi, I do game industry stuff, they'd probably hop all over it and be like, can you please hold a panel? Oh, you're an author. Well, you seem to do a bit of everything, so... Look at all that experience you have. You're like, oh, I've released a CD, which reminds me, I was supposed to buy it before I started streaming, but I got into conversations and... But I was very excited. I saw that you had it to be DMCA free, so I was going to try to buy the album and then have like a command that just pops up when I'm listening to your album on stream. That's why I can advertise people when they're like, you know, they show up and have their stuff in my stream. But I don't want it for free. I want to be able to buy your album. I mean, of course I understand if I listen to it on Spotify you get like... I forget how much revenue that... A couple of my music groups that I'm a part of, they do Spotify and it's like a couple of pennies per... something. Also, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. So yeah, I want to buy your album and then I can listen to it on Spotify. We can do good on Spotify, but it needs 1,000 plays before anything. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's kind of what I was saying. Well, there we are. We'll just call it even. And if I manage to be all, you know, I'll get you 1,000 listens too if I just play it enough on stream 24/7. Need strength at work? I'm sorry. Ara ara. Should I have done the anime one? Ara ara. Brings in a sell at AutumnCon, but who buys CDs anymore? Well, actually, I know a couple of people that still do CDs because a lot of people I know still have cars with the CD. That's not super old. My car, for instance, has a CD player, and I actually listen to CDs. So, I also just buy CDs because I like having the physicality of it as well. And my laptop used to be able to burn CDs, so I'll buy a CD and then maybe I'll like go on their Bandcamp and I'll be like, okay, well, I might as well buy it twice. That's right, I have thighs on here. Oh my gosh. Yes. Alright, so Seelie Sea Squid commissioned, or I commissioned Seelie to do... Okay, it's a long story. So Seelie wanted to do an emote. And I don't like it when people pay themselves an exposure. Seelie's like, I want to do an emote for you, so here you go. And I was like, that's a very lovely emote. Can I just hand you money for it? So I bought the emote that Seelie made and it's thighs, and Seelie gifted me some thighs. I looked at my model. I don't actually... I have thighs, but not in the way that everyone was talking about them being thick and the like, so... Professionally printed, it's about $2 a CD and minimum 100. Yeah, so that's something my group ran into. So there's also licensing involved, but if you're the sole owner of everything, it's a little bit easier. But I think it's called a mechanical license or something. We have like a lawyer that deals with it. But yeah, you have to get like permission to reprint it, and they only print in so many quantities, and we're sitting here just like, well, we have all these CDs, and it's really nice when like the people who are older than us buy the CDs, but the younger people want to be able to buy the specific tracks they like, plus be able to play it on their phone or what have you. So we did CD Baby as well. So did we. We also looked in a sound drop, and a lot of people I know do CD Baby, but there's been some issue with fair use in the past. But if you hold all the rights, I don't. I only know from like all the email change trying to read everything about what happened. So there was one group we were trying to do, but they ended up going bankrupt, and they like ghosted us. Yeah, they ghosted us, and we're sitting here and we're like, alright, so we made this deal with this other company and they're not here anymore. We'd like our money back, perhaps? Like, what is this? So that was all fun and games. I don't know if we're going to do another physical CD, but that's why I'm very thankful about Bandcamp. I can DM you later about it. It's not my personal CD, it's a group I'm a part of. It's really not that you're not going to be able to figure. Well, I'll message you later. I live a very exciting life outside of, the forest. But yeah, so. And that's all I know about CD making. I am going to be trying to work with Ian Martin on some music, but I've been so busy and trying to figure stuff out and trying to find a piece that's like Irish traditional music where I can actually hit the notes. So I'm a soprano, and a lot of the traditional folk music you hear, yeah, unless it's country, I can't do country as well. Yeah, so I'm Ian Martin did my intro and outro music, and Tony Manfredonius did the music you're hearing now. There you go! Have you been to Ireland recently? And it's okay if you haven't, it's actually like really hard to get back to. But yeah, so I'm trying to work with Ian Martin, and a lot of the Irish traditional music is like gauged towards people who have lower tone voices. Thank you very much for the host, Captain Krabs. And so I found a couple of groups that sing in my voice range, but it's also in a couple of different styles I'm not used to. As you know, I do opera, which is hilarious because I've listened to traditional music my whole life. Like, my father owned a pub with his other friend, and a lot of the music I grew up with was like instrumental music with the, baron and the uilleann pipes and stuff like that. But a lot of it wasn't vocal, and if it was his partner, who sang on guitar a lot of the time acoustically. At least the Archers. Well, like, I can't do rock music. I've definitely tried, but I've been so classically trained, it's kind of weird when I'm trying to do like a chest voice. My vocal range is probably like, I don't know, E on the staff to A7 sharp. I can go a little bit higher. It really depends. I've been out of practice because I haven't been performing. Like the little stuff I did the other day, like, like I'm not in any way, shape or form in practice right now. That's just, I thought it'd be cool to be in something like Nightwish. Bad and flat. That just takes practice. And also, like, lean into what your voice type does. Like, unfortunately, with how high my voice goes, I can't go being, like, I can't be contralto. And that's fine. And unfortunately, as I got older, my voice got higher. No, it's really weird to say, but there might be a reason why I can do the really weird anime voices. All the way up here! It really freaks people out. It'd be really nice if I could be like Donna Burke one day. Good luck at work, Sir James. Well, I can't do Kermit the Frog. So that's clearly like that's a talent that I think is really sought after. Only a handful of people can be Kermit the Frog, but almost everyone can be like an anime waifu, right? So, if I've done my stream correctly, I'm going to be able to do artwork of some of my friends here. Surprised how many VTubers actually need voices, not their real voice. It seems so exhausting. It can be, but I understand why. Thank you very much, Shanala. I think it this way. If you're doing like a character voice the whole entire time, you're less likely to get doxxed. Also, it's a showcase. Like here, I know I'm not in any video games or in anything of note that people will be like, oh my gosh, you're in like Mass Effect 7. Like, that's probably not going to be me. People in the voice acting industry, some of them actually live in poverty and it's kind of exhausting. I have friends who are like in voice actors and they've actually been in like video games and such, and they were straight up like, yeah, I'm a waitress on the side and I am on food stamps, and I just sat there and I was like, that's kind of like me when I did social work. Oh, it's rough. But it's an outlet. Like here I have more joy, I think, doing the silly voices than I actually did trying to turn in proposal after proposal to different companies being like, please contract me out. I love to be able to sound like whatever you need me to sound like. Why is my stream deck's not working? Hold on, got to go to stream deck. There we are. Alright, let's switch up to me doing artwork here. And people get burnt out, right? Like, I know you experienced, I think you experienced a little bit being burnt out for music stuff. That happens to voice actors as well. But it's really good to have different outlets. Alright, so we're going to remind everyone that hi, Adare, I'm not a professional artist by any means. I professionally sing, I can't professionally do art with my hands. I do remember I need to do layers here. I'm using, lack of a better title, GIMP. And I do have Corel, but I'm not used to Corel yet. I'm not going to go busting out Corel. That program's very nice and I like it, but... Hey, Lieutenant Blythe, I meant to say hi to you earlier, I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Shanala. You can find the background music, if you want to look them up, it was Tony Manfredonia. I might switch to playful in a bit so we can change it up. I don't know if it's too hype though. Here, let me try. Might be too hype. Right, here we go. I'm going to go do playful. Excited for it. Oh, that's right. That's who you were, 4 tokens. Thank you for joining the forest earlier. And Lieutenant Blythe is also doing art. Alright, so right now I'm going to be doing a background transparency just so I can see what's going on here. I guess I'm going to paint it white. Unless it doesn't work here. Why won't it work? I'm trying to do a bucket fill. Why won't you do it? Fine. I didn't like you anyway. Remember, I never went to art school. So if you try to tell me to use a different set of button combinations, I'll probably forget about it and I'm sorry. So I think the first person I'm going to try to do art for is Canvas Scars. I noticed that they were doing art of people and I was on their list of art to be done. And they're a VTuber plushie. I'm going to stare at their picture. They're a little plushy fox. I need a third monitor. I don't have 3 monitors here. They're a little fox plushie. Alright, so I'm going to... Alright. But it's totally fine. So we're going to use I don't know, a pixel blush. Brush, I'm trying to say brush here. Probably want to outline it. We're going to call this line art layer. And I'm using a mouse. I don't have one of them fancy drawing pads. Alright, so. And I decided everyone's going to be a face, so everyone's going to get wings. Alright, so they're like, head is round. I think this is already too big here. I hate it. We're going to make their head a little smaller. Stuff has to be to scale, right? Alright, yep, this is totally fine. Look at how steady my hand is. This is artwork right here. I'll have to fix that. That got a little weird. I'm going to just... Shapes are your best friend. Well, I suppose I could have made a shape here. I normally just use stamps when I'm trying to do the stuff I'm working on. I could have just done an oval. Whatever, this is more authentic this way for myself. I'm so conscious, I hate shapes! Alright, guess I could have just done a brush with the shape. I definitely could have done a brush with a shape. No, this is totally fine. It's fine. It's super fine. It's super great. Okay, so we're going to... I don't like that. And I know in the Corel program I can have it so it's mirrored. So if I do one side, it'll copy it to the other. That way it's all symmetrical, but... I wasn't about to try to figure out more of Corel. Perfect. Look at that. I did it. How's it going? How are ya? Alright, so we have the shape here, and then they have like a little tuft of fur here. And then it's like... Probably should be smaller. This looks like drool. Perfect. Look at this! This is great! This is grand! Look at it go! There we are! Going to be in line with their body though, so their body like rounds out here. I'm drawing canvas scars. Here, let me try to write it here. Yeah, canvas scars. With my mouse here. Actually, I forgot. Have they changed their name? No, it's 2 S's still. Alright, canvas scar. Canvas scars. Yeah, I'm using a mouse. I actually, the artist who did my phone you saw in the earlier scene, she does all of her artwork by mouse as well, so... So way back in the day, back when Photoshop was a thing and they didn't really have drawing pads that were easily accessible to everyone unless you're in like Walt Disney, I used to do a bunch of animation by hand, like frame by frame on Photoshop, and I did a lot of stuff for maybe not a lot of stuff, I did a bunch of projects for like Newgrounds. I don't know, they're the best Pokemon. Oh. Draw a Wurmple. I can't draw. Isn't Wurmple just a worm? Mouse art's incredible. I will say that I am very appreciative to like people who can do mouse art. Okay, so I've messed up here. I probably should have made a different layer. Alright, so here the body doesn't line up quite correct, so we're going to make the little mane here. And I noticed it kind of goes out like this. Look how beautiful that is. That's perfect. I love it. Alright, so it's... Now they got little arms. This is a new layer. It's going to be the arm layer. And the arms are tucked underneath the fur here. I might just draw one arm and then like mirror it over. Probably fine. Super fine. Super fine. I already hate it. A little better, but it's not as rounded at the tip here. We like. Nope. Alright, I'm already singing the music here. Definitely a real artist now. Oh, look at the leg here. It's not the same here. My reference item. I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, I bet they're just two ovals. Definitely ovals. I can't seem to draw ovals. They're like... I know they're shapes. I don't know. I can't comprehend shapes here. What if I... Okay, we're going to switch the... But I... Alright, that's an oval. I need it to be a little bit bigger. That's bigger than its whole damn body, or not. Alright, what if I just turn it around? So, layer, transform. No, that's not what I... That's not what I wanted either. There we are. Alright, perfect. I figured it out. That looked like... I can't see it. We're going to copy this layer. Called duplicate. We're going to duplicate a layer. And there we are, we have two arms. Most of it's hidden up in the fur. That's how little fox arms work. It's going to be very awkward because I realise I'm going to have to erase dislike. Alright, well that's a later problem. I have to go keep up the great work. You're doing great. You, Lieutenant Blythe, I'm... Thank you very much. Look at this later, you're gonna be like, what the absolute fuck was I... Alright. Alright, no, I need to not. I'm overly swearing here. I need to calm down. It's not the end of the world here. Perfect, this is grand. No one poop on art. Art is great no matter what it looks like. Canvas Scars is gonna love it. Right, I'm going to make the arms disappear here. Right, we're going to go back to line art. I'm gonna fix some of the roundness here. I'm a serious artist doing serious art stuff. And I realised I totally switched from pencil to paintbrush. Right, well, they're going to switch back to pencil then. Or was I not on it? You know what? It's fine. We're just going to have two different textures here. And that's artistic, and that's great. Okay, we're going to make this one the tail. big swoopy tail. And it swoops this way as well, and it's big and bushy. And has a curve that I totally just... Pretty sure I nailed that one as well. We're going to fix it right here. Oi. And then the tail has a little bit of a... Got some colour because it's a little foxy white tail. Looks like a child's done it. Right, it's got... Canvas car's got some ears here. I just like that. Kinda reminds me Yoda here, and we're not trying to have Yoda, so I'll round out the ears a little more. Oh no, this is on the same layer as the tail. I need to make my own layer because there's going to be 2 ear. I need to make another ear. Da, 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 da. And it's fan art, so I guess it's fine if it doesn't look the same, right? Alright, this is fan art, okay? I'm going to making you a face, so you're going to have wings after this. Art is really hard, alright? I don't even know how you figure out shapes. You're going to have wings. Alright, and I know that I can make this layer and flip it over, but it's not going to be the same because the ears... Alright. Hurry. Okay, we have the other ear and I just need to flip it over. That's not what I... I don't know why. It's super fine, it's super great, it's super grand, it's fine. I got to give you a little hair tuff. Whoop. No. It's going to be hard. What if I could just flip it? Alright, so it's like 2 hair tufts like this. Right, yeah, I'll just flip it. Alright, so we're going to do the new layer. We're going to do call it hair. We're going to call it whatever I need to call it, apparently, because I can. Nope. It's getting closer. Why am I making it so large on the other side? Must be a little bit bigger. I love your emotes. Guess what emote I have now? Alright, hold on. Hold on, we have to look at this. What do you think of them thighs? Non-thighs. Those thighs be doing things. They got glistening. I actually had to find him on my model. I had to be like, Seelie, I don't know where, I don't think my character has thighs. My character really doesn't have thighs. I have to be aerodynamic, I guess. And it just means that I'm a little bit wee. But there I am. My fan-drawn thighs. And Lieutenant Blythe also made it so I could atomically have them as well. I don't know, I feel like I'm more of a modest VTuber. Like, I swear, so I can't say that I'm wholesome. I guess I could be comfy in a way that's, like, not pressured to be entirely... I don't know. I find my place in the VTuber community kind of awkward. Because I'm not here trying to be like, oh, we're going to get lewd here. But I'm not. Like, I've said here that I'm for mature audiences because I don't really want younger people to come here, like, you know, younger people and be like, oh my god, who are ya? All that, but they can have fun though. Alright, so there's the hair I have. I need to figure it out. We're going to flip it over. That looks like horns. That's not hair. Those are horns. How did you make it look like hair and not horns? It's just like, you know, maybe I just need to switch to a brush when I do your hair and I'll just make it like, I have to have a brush here that looks fuzzy. I have brushes the leaves. I actually have fairy wings here, but I think I want to hand draw on the wings. There's just soft horns. Right. Oh, this grass looks like it could be... What if I just use grass as your hair? Well, now we're thinking here. So let me find the orange that might be... Alright, you're like an orangey orange. You're like a soda orange. Fairly hard to find on here. Here we are! Perfect, look, nailed it. Going to... No, I hate it. We can't do that to you. We can't do that either. But to be able to notify me when someone goes live. You can follow my Twitter and I guess you could make it so it dings you. So I don't think we could put grass on you. I was totally gonna try with grass. Right, well, it was worth a shot. Sometimes you can make stuff do things that wasn't originally intended to. This is the way it artwork. You know, we're gonna have to hand draw. Going to have to hand draw your hair. Going to just, I don't know, I think I'm gonna think about little kittens when I draw it. We're just gonna go... Kitten. That doesn't look like heart. What if I blurred it? I saw Canvas Scars was blurring stuff the other day and I was like, maybe that works. Well, now this looks like an impressionistic drawing of like what hair would look like. I feel like this doesn't answer. Alright, super fine, super great, doesn't matter. Alright. Here we are. Just put a little... Pretty sure I have an accurate representation of Canvas Scars here. I'll even post a link here. Don't tell me if I'm doing a grand job or not. Be like, Adare, that's completely offensive. Alright, so now I need to colour in stuff. Oh, you know, I gotta finish some of the line art. I'm scared to... Oh, that's right, we have the arms here as well. I'm gonna have the colours in to be orange. Darker orange, though. Right, so I need to do a face here. Maybe the... Oh, now you have like little side orange. Little side orange face things here. Just like kind of took out. Whoop. Super great. I'm going to try to remember how to bucket fill. That's not what I wanted at all. Well, we're not going to bucket fill because that didn't go so well. I realised my desktop alerts didn't have the sound. We're going to have to replay those. I'm so sorry. I am so entirely sorry. I am so incredibly sorry. We're going to go to Streamlabs. Right, we're going to replay this one. Right, and we're also going to replay this one. There you are. Hear the lovely sounds of the bells. I kind of want to get a set of chimes I could just play. That'd be kind of cool. I just sit here and play chimes. Why is it played in again? Well, 4 tokens. You get to alert every time now. Right, so we're going to do a face layer. It's going to be incredibly hard for me to do because faces are hard and everyone's probably like, I really hope Adare doesn't get to me next. Alright, so they're circles. They're like ovally circles. Wish there's a way that... Alright, so it's a circle and then some ovals. So a circle... Larger circle, and I think it's blended in. We're going to make it a little bit larger. But it's like a yellow colour. Like a yellowy orange colour. I look like a Pikachu now, I'm sorry. Right, and then you have like an oval that I'm going to have to figure out as well. A little bit larger, so I'll just... Being serious about art here. Kind of hoping to be a little more rounded. You have a... That's a rounded oval. Like a kind of bigger. There's nothing here that's like an oval that's slightly less pointy. I don't want pointy ovals. Right, I have a bunch of Celtic knot stuff, but we're not trying to put Celtic knot stuff on stuff. Kinda does what I wanted to do here. That's a whole note. I could try to repurpose a musical note for your... No, that one... I'm making weird faces on my model. It's because I'm doing it in real life here. Da 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 da. Up, la, da, 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 da. going to have to draw all the ovals, I think, myself. And I'm not liking that. Okay, so we're going to switch here. We're going to pick... That blue looks fine. I'm going to try to draw a little oval. Perfect. Now I have to do it over here. Right, there's a little bit here. I'm free and drawing some. That eye's bigger than the other one. Nope. Alright, hot take here. Hottest take here. We're going to just copy the eye I have going here, and we're going to copy it over. We're going to just super fine. That's what everyone else does. I don't know why I can't do the same damn thing. So we're going to color in the eye. Super alright. We're coloring it in. Remember, we're super professionally not an artist. And professionally not an artist. It's going to be my job to never get commissions from people for my artwork. I think the eye comes out a little rounder this way. There's an edge around the eye as well. We're going to go here, and I think we're going to have to blur it. Is that how that works? Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of a blurring around the eye. We're going to go whoop. I could switch to a paintbrush. Right, this is where we switch to the paintbrush. We'll turn down the opacity. That way we have an edge here. Better remember to let go when I have a line I like, so that way I don't immediately fuck it up and have to redo the whole thing. Here we are, here we are, here we are, here. Blend it in the bottom. A little darker. That's not what I wanted. I'll have to go back. There's a white line around iris as well. Okay, and we're going to blur it. I see everyone do here and it works out, right? Their lines aren't as... And then they have little white dot here. Find a circle. Make it a bit smaller. Maybe like... I don't know, 5? No, it's larger than that. We're probably going to do like 12 pixels. No, I should go do the white line around it. Make it a little smaller. So there's like this white line around. Nope. I dare say it's even lighter. I'm going to go lighter and smaller. Let's do smaller. Lighter opacity, smaller brush. Pretty sure I'm nailing it here. Super nailing it. Need to fix the color here. So we're going to go back to a smaller size, like, we'll try, not smaller, but hair opacity, push to white. Still fill it in the corner here. It was the same I copied over on the other side, but the circle. I think it'd be really hard to replicate. We're going to duplicate the layer. We're going to flip it. Whoop! There we are! This is so embarrassing. I don't know if I want to have people see this. It's got a cute little mouth here. We're going to draw the mouth it has. It's because in white. Right. I want the mouth to be a little bit bigger. So we're going to go quality content, people are here for. Going to draw a little, just a little tooth later. Alright, so now I need to do the cheeks. And I'm pretty sure the cheeks are just like pink circles, so I might. And they're going to be underneath the eye. I like a soft pink though. I like a darker soft. There we are. I'm really hoping this looks a lot better when I color it in. Here it. Nope. Did I duplicate it? Yeah. Looking at it and I'm just so sad. Right, I have to start coloring it in. Right, so we're going to go back to line art. I guess I'm going to base color. It's fine, I'm going to leave it there because I'm going to have to. And I don't remember what's encompassed in the line art. The tail in the line art as well. Canvas scars! Alright, so I'm drawing canvas scars because I was like, I'm going to do fan art. And I've made a mistake. I want everyone to know I've made a large mistake. I can't do art. I've never said I was an artist in terms of visual art. So I'm doing something I've seen artists do. They're doing like a base color. So I thought I'd do a base color here. And I'll go around and I'll erase the extra part. It's super beautiful, don't lie. Just kidding, lie extra hard. It's very ugly. I'm so sorry. I don't even know if having a drawing pad would be any easier. I was told it's a lot easier, but I'm like, you know what? No, I've been doing this my whole entire career, being on a computer's been using my mouse for drawing. And then we just like clear out here. It looks like you're wearing makeup because I'm so bad at it. Your face is so much larger. Oh god. Wait, I need it to be like a... Your ears are like a darker brown here. Where are your ears? So we're going to go to this ear. No, don't want that. We're not erasing. Not a very orangish colour. I suppose I could just do the fill select tool. I'll try that after this. I wish you could see that I was sticking out my tongue right now. Why did my mouse do... Why is my mouse broken? Is the fuzzy select or the scissor select? Select shapes using intelligent edge fit in. Bases of color. We're going to try this one. Right, let's figure it out. Into it here. Not TV! No, it's canvas scars! It looks like Baby Yoda but canvas scars. Aye. Right, so I'm going to do the other ear now. Try to do the fuzzy select tool. I like to thank Seelie Squid for teaching me about the select tool here. Look at that! It's definitely making my life a lot easier. Okay, we're going to go back here and try to... Why can't I? Boop boop. I want to unselect now. Oh, I forget how to do that. Come on, I want to is it like shift select? There we are. Pretty sure I've done it. Went to 100% now because that's what it coloured in as. Nope. And I need to remember to put on the newest fan art I got from Franklin Britannia. Or Lieutenant Blythe. Goodness. Lieutenant Blythe. I can't wait to do it next. Ah! I can't draw for Kai even if my life depended on it. Yeah, I... Very for shite. I can music all day, every day. But drawing's where my weakness is at. Right, go to the other ear. Like the opposite of Bob Ross, we're here. It's going to be very stressful trying to watch someone who doesn't do art. Take comfort in knowing that you probably know more about art programs than I do. This is a no judgment art area. We're going to draw along, go ahead. Perfect, look. I love it. It's grand, it's got spirit. That's right, it's definitely got spirit. And then we're going to have to figure out the arms here. That's fine. You know what, I might actually like delete those layers. You don't need them, I can figure it out a different way. I'll still use those shapes, but I'm gonna make sure they're the correct colour. Alright, so the main is that, and I'm going to have to go back and recolor to the correct orange. So let's go back to the colour. That wasn't the answer. I'm seeing what's his... Alright, what if I put it under the line art? That's what I obviously needed here. I'm going to have to go in the mouth and fix whatever the fuck happened here. You're right, I forgot about the fill tool. We're just going to... Alright, so we're going to... Not what I wanted. Why is there colouring in the eye? The eye's not supposed to be coloured in. Very confused here. Because where everything falls on the colour. Oh no, it's because I'm on the... Alright, here we are. I hate it so much! Oh my god! We're going to pick a better colour. Is lighter? Like a... Try this one and find less ashamed. No, that got even worse. What a... You look completely sunburned. Ay. What am I supposed to do here? I like a lighter orange. No, what kind of orange is that? I can't even comprehend colour anymore. Colour's no longer real. We don't do... Colours aren't... The whole colour spectrum, I'm just... You know, maybe I'm colourblind. Could be colourblind. I'm gonna just... I don't like the cheeks anymore. I don't like the cheeks anymore. Going to fix the cheeks. I feel like I need to have my own theme music here. Whoop. Well, that one. That's really fun. Right, you need to go back to the tail here. Can Mascara really be here being like, what the fuck is happening? Please don't tell me I'm your first fan art. I really don't want to be your first fan art. No, you can't make me your first fan art. Not fair. I'm so trash. Ay. That's not what I wanted. Doing stuff in the wrong layers. Oh. That's a lot of yikes. Oh, I like it erase. Perfect, I can erase it. No, that's not how you want it. Why won't you let me erase stuff? There we are. Here's what we're erasing. What the f- Alright. It looks a little weird how I didn't outline the hair here. Probably need to outline it in black or something. Why can't I colour it over the hair here? You know what? Don't have to ask questions. Right, so is it a line art? No, it's not a line art. it in face? No, it's not in face. Why is it? Is it because line art is above? Because line art's above it. Okay, so I guess I have to colour in line art here. Trying to make everything uniform here and get rid of the line here. Look at the face. That's a lovely face. It's got stuff to say here. Now I need to work on the mouth here. Nope, it's picking a line I don't want it to pick. There you are. Whoop. Why won't you? It's not what I wanted. I'd like to unselect, please. Right, and you have an even lighter tongue. Or a darker... You have a darker space around top of your mouth here. Oh no, it's darker and then it's lighter. You can redraw the line, it's super fine, and then you have a tiny little tooth here that's really adorable. It's a little white tooth. Well, they're just, you know. A cutie drawn another cutie. Well, it's kind of an abomination, and I apologize in advance. I might have accidentally summoned Satan. Trying to fix some of the lines I absolutely fucked up here. Looks like a gremlin, I'm sorry. We're like really tried. Really trying. This is like honest to God, me trying here. Alright, I don't know what color. Like a clown. Wait, was it? Cutie drawing a cutie. The Canosaurus is definitely cute. I'm alright, I suppose. Right, we're going to erase this here. Ooh. And we're going to fix the cheeks. We're going to fix them. Maybe like not having them here. I think they're lighter and they've got... Yeah, they're definitely lighter. Just going to like... Or we just... Let's turn off the eyes. Where are the eyes? Tail, ear... Apparently it's the face. Is there a face copy? A little bit better. I already got voted out. I haven't said just wanted equality. I mean, fair. Turns out when you give people knowledge, people don't like it. Alright, so I fixed that one. Let's go to the other cheek here. Other cheeky. Alright, I feel a little bit less bad now. Alright, we're going to put the face back on. Look! That already makes me feel a little better. Alright, now I gotta put some blur lines in there. What is it? Just straight lines that are white. For some gleaming. Got a very gleamy face. Right, like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, swoop. And then you kind of blur them, because that's what all the artists do. They blur the lines. You blur them. Look at that! I feel a little bit better. Alright, now we have to put the arms down and I have to make some fey wings here. So I could cheat and give you like pre-printed wings I have here. Right, don't you dare. Alright, so you want me to hand draw the... Fine, I'll hand draw them. Alright, time to do some arms. We're going to do the first arm, which is brought to you by the shape oval. Now you want it to... It's going to be the same color as your ear, maybe? Oh, I need it to be in a... Nailed it. That's definitely your arm. Right, so we're going to do layer, we're going to do... rotate it, we're going to move it. We're going to figure out where it falls on the copy here. Where is it going to fall? I don't know what layer to put it behind. Might have to be under color. If I hide it under line art, I can erase the parts that I need to erase. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it behind line art. I'm going to duplicate it. Then we're going to erase what we need to erase. Right where I'm at supposed to have a bunch of cicadas happening. You never witnessed them before, and of course here in the States you have all kinds of weird stuff happening. Right. We're going to erase a little bit of the arm here. Totally natural, super fine. Only a little bit weird. It's really intricate, and how am I supposed to be able to do this? Okay, I need to be able to see the line, and I can always go back in and put in brown. Which I'll probably do now. Perfect, look at that. Your little arm is peeking out. Little peeking arm. Alright, so we're going to go back to do the other arm. Do the same thing. Going to erase the majority of the arm here. If I was smart, I would have figured out layers a little bit better. Does it look okay if I like zoom out? Why is artwork super hard? They're like twins. They're definitely like twins. I feel like Adare is a 4-year-old trying to do art. Right, let me figure out what layer I had the colour on here. Well, what was it, the one that I had the... Why is it my mouth layer the one that has the main colour on it? What the Right. I'm gonna do a little bit of filling in here while I try to procrastinate from being able to... Apparently that's on a totally different area. You know what? Whatever. You do hashtags, I'm super not... Art is very hard. You know how hard this art is. Art's super hard. Like, I'm trying to sit here and figure out layers. And apparently why I decided to put everything on like the mouth layer when it's clearly not the mouth. Okay, what layer was the color layer that has the stupid orange pointing? There we are. That's pretty close to what I was trying to get target wings. Now I got to add some fey wings and I ashamedly give it a canthus scarf afterwards. So let's work on some fey wings. We're going to iterate. We're not going to have you see what everyone's on here. We might have the line art. Fuck. Right, so we're going to try to make a nice... I guess your wings are going to be orange. I could just give you mystical blue wings. Your eyes are blue. That might be cute. So let's give you like some cute blue wings here. I'm going to call this wing layer. We like that wing. Kinda like it a lot. But it might have to be flipped up because I realised it's not going to be able to fit in a layer. I wonder if I can make it smaller. Layer transform, scale the layer. I really like it, but it's not going to be able to see it. Alright, we'll scale it again. That's not what I was trying to do here. I definitely didn't draw it with your butt. Okay, so we're going to just retry that one. Okay, let's try again. We're going to go from... There's so much your back here. Okay, so if you're having a wing here, you make this your center point. I'm going to sit here and try the different type of wings I want. This is so hard. I just want to be like, there you are. There's her wings right there. But I want them to be like a lot of shapes and the squiggles. It's pretty. I want it to be pretty. Let's stare at my wings for a moment. Alright, they're just rounded, so I could just I do like little... Seems alright, and I can colour in when I need to. That's the summer court. So the summer court is led by Queen Tatiana and King Oberon, and they're the Seelie Fae. They're the Fae that tend to play tricks on people, but not for malicious intent. I mean, sometimes there can be if they feel like they've been wronged or not. But we generally try to hang out in like the time of regrowth, in kind-heartedness, the time where everyone feels good, the sun's on their skin, it's warm out. The food is growing, birds are chirping, everything is reborn. So that's generally where we like to hang out. We feel much more alive when we're in the summer court. Grand parties, balls, such. But when you go to court, you know, you're finding out different stuff. It's someone's getting an award, someone's been banished, someone's been, you know, getting married, stuff like that. I go every once in a while when they have the summer court. It lasts for days even. Been to a couple that lasted a couple of weeks. Well, that's when the festivities are. Court's normally always in session, but the most active times are in the spring and summer. And then we decide to, you know, we have to kind of go away for a while once we're in the winter court. I'm thinking I like this wing, so we'll try to copy it. Okay, we're going to copy the layer, duplicate it. Going to flip it over. I'd like to transform the layer. My problem is I don't have it, so the whole... I'd have to like... Might have to scale down the wings a little bit. That's fine, I can super scale them down. Or we can do something cheeky here. Going to get the other wing layer here, and we're going to overcross them. Would you look at that? Super fine. Everything's fine, so we're going to clear the line art, and we're going to colour in some of the stuff here. Field colour might be a little rough, so I think we're going to go with colouring in this way. Oh yeah, during court is when people can be exiled. I mentioned that, and they can be courtless. Or they exile themselves. We definitely had some people who decided they didn't want to be part of some of the court anymore. They're just kind of fey without a court. They hang out. Sometimes they go to both. They're generally not super liked, because, you know, they might have left on really bad terms. Maybe Queen Tatiana felt like they couldn't be there anymore, but didn't want to kick them out themselves, but made it very uncomfortable to live there anymore. I generally don't agree with that one. Or you might have a Seelie Fae that really likes an un-Seelie Fae and might want to be not entirely an un-Seelie Fae, but they're close. Or you have those that might be, of, how do I put it? Their heritage is a little bit muddled. Like, they might have a bit of un-Seelie Fae in them, they might have a bit of Martel. Unfortunately, the Fae courts on both sides aren't very accepting if you find someone who's half mortal and half Fae, demi-Fae. But in that case, you can find yourself lucky. You don't have to ascribe to anything. I'm not courtless, but I don't live in the court. I don't like having to follow all the rules all the time. You think there are rules when you're speaking with a Fae. If you ever get invited to the court, well, you might as well not speak at all. You might find out you're losing out on something. They're all gonna try to make deals with you, because mortals are intriguing. I'm sitting here trying to think about how I'm going to draw Lieutenant Blythe when he's filled with muscles. How the fuck am I supposed to draw Lieutenant Blythe? I'm gonna have to find a brush that's just nothing but abs. Can you find brushes like that? I don't think so. I thought I'd try asking. I bet how I looked up on Etsy I'd find some interesting stuff. I've definitely found a lot of Photoshop editing. Like different highlights for hair textures. Like literally you can create a whole person using just brushes and assets. Very insightful. You're welcome. When I finally release more parts of my journal, you'll kind of see why I decided to not hang out in the court as much and why I decided I wanted to heal immortals. And like I mentioned in one of my earlier streams, a lot of Fae just don't like to mess with mortals because you're friends with them one moment till you go to this part of court. You might have accidentally stayed there for about 100 years and all of a sudden your friends that you had made or your lover, they're gone now. They're mortal. They might have went and had a whole life while you were gone. And of course the poor Fae, they feel slighted. They're like, how could the mortal that I loved went and had a whole life without me? Like, well, you forgot to check your timer. Like, was it worth catching up on the gossip knowing that your mortal back at home wasn't going to last much longer? Like, oh, blink, I've been going 20 years. Oops, they're married. Just like that. Oops, they're married. I should have coloured in the wings and then... Maybe that's what I'll do here. I'll just copy this one and put it over. Very smart idea. Swing a lot more. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty nice swing. Might try to add some, like, what is it, blurred blue in there. You kind of mix it around and it's like, oh, it's got a bunch of sky in there. Checking up on stuff that missing out. Social media stresses me out so much. Really I'm supposed to check some sort of email. Unfortunately, human lives are short. Main reason why some folks are busy trying to unlock secrets of certain species of jellyfish. Yeah, I think that Faye would be less angry if, like, mortals could live a little longer, but unfortunately we can't just... We can bring you over here and have you live a long time, but then mortals kind of get greedy and they, like, expose where we are and, you know, war, and it's no fun. Time to add some nice little light lines in it and blur it. We're going to go whoop. Oh no, I don't like how large that is. I like 7 pixels. Whoop. Going to blur it now. Do. I could have put another color and it could have been orange. Oh, why don't we just put orange in there? I mean, they're like, they don't really blend in color wise, but you know. Now let's smudge it in there. Yeah. Probably won't even be able to see all of it here. We want to have a good stretch here. Oh! We want to have like a really good back crack. Right, so we're going to like just delete this one. Going to remove the layer. Duplicate it. We're going to flip it over. And let's put everyone back in here. This fish becomes older, sick, somehow reverts to an immature state. Imagine if humans can do it. I kind of find it creepy if mortals were able to just turn back into babies whenever they wanted to. So I'm pretty sure wings have to be at the top? No, they have to be at the very bottom. I don't know what to do here. Was it line art? Oh, because it's not a background. I see now. I see what I have to do here. Adare, you've done it. Right, so I just have to go and erase it because it's not a colour, it's just an absence of colour. But if I just... You know what? No, I can fix this a little bit better. I'm going to go back to the wing layer and to remove it there. I'm going to do a wing color. Oh, because it's there here. It's Adare. Is that how you say? It's Adare. Might be saying it too crickly. How are you? I'm doing some very bad art. Please don't mind me. One of my friends here, they've done some work for me, and I was like, I'm going to fan art you. What have you been up to? It somewhat goes to show the magic and wisdom is so much long forgotten by the modern world, whereas in older times I'm sure magic would have been in very soil. Yeah, there was a lot more magic way back then, and part of it had to do with mortals letting us, like, the mortals knew who we were and weren't trying to hurt us. It was kind of I guess you could say a symbiotic relationship. And it still are. Still sometimes, you know, the old stories of where you'd leave a little food out for people who might be trying to clean up your home, or perhaps you're looking for some extra help around the house, and you know, the fair were happy about living in your backyard, a little home you might have built for them, up your crops and whatnot. But then as times came on, you know, the place where we originated from started to get like invaded all the time. Hello, the giant vampire lady, hello. The Mission of the White Moon, how you been able to play Resident Evil Village? I want to play that game a lot. So this creature's actually another streamer named Canvas Scars. Are you talking about myself? Or the attempt at artwork I'm trying to do? My name's Adare Fairing, personally. Bloods from Bloodstain, both inspired by Elizabeth Bathory and her ruthless habits. I heard that she's not even that, like, super in the game, and they might have made a mistake by making her a flagship. Right, now I gotta put the little toes on. I think we're done once I put the little toesies. Little toesies on the leggies. Right, we're going to do a line brush here. I'm gonna do a darker brown. Going to make like a little whoop. Perfect. Look at that. Nailed it. Pretty much the first boss. Yeah, but does she show up more later? And if not, that'd be a pity. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna throw everything I have here. I might be done. Canvas Scars, are you here? He turns into Megatron. Oh no. Alright, so this is canvas scars. So I give... Oh no, if I do it that way. I'm not going to give them... Yeah, they're not getting it transparent. I've learned a lot here. Experted. I'm gonna be sad about it. Oh, I should probably sign it. Right, I need to sign it. We're not going to sign it with my hand. We're going to do... I'm going to make it green because I am partial to green. How's that? Buy a Darth fairing. I think Lady is significantly less sexy at her house inside the basement of her castle. You know, Lady Dimitrescu is a bit, you know, bloodthirsty considering she's a murderer, but... There we are. An ex-Spartan. Going to, you know, just put it here. Right, I'm gonna put it on Twitter and it's gonna be super fine. There's on some shitty stuff in their life. The vampire, like, what do you expect something cute and curly like a puppy? Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. I'm not a visual artist. I'm going to put fan art, Vtuber, and we're going to just, we're gonna just press, oh no, he's put it out to the world! Very much canvas scars, isn't it? Very nice fox. I tried my best. Oh, it was ready for me to draw Lieutenant Fly. I'm not ready. Lieutenant Blythe is going to hate it. I'm gonna hate it. Maybe I just won't send it to him. Robot Skeleton, do you like my fan art? I'm going to just do huge muscles. It's going to be Lieutenant Blythe, but just like without clothes on. Well, I mean, they'll have, you know, enough clothes on that I'm not going to be blushing when I'm trying to draw it, but it's just so hard. Alright, let's look up. He got a mustache and his hands are covered in bandages so he could, like, brawl people. A muscle globe, no. My face hurts for Alright, so if I go onto the meet... Sorry, I went to go look at some media and I found that they're drawing some VTubers with some, you know, assets. Two others feel somewhere out there. Old magic still live. That warms my heart. Thank you for letting me know. I hope until mortals and the ones in this generation might be able to re-believe in it. Alright, the picture I have for Lieutenant Blythe is, I might reference this one here. We're going to take a look at Lieutenant Blythe in a couple different places. Then we're going to go to Twitch page and try to... Oh, he's streaming right now! What does he look like right now? That's a lot more clothes than I thought. This isn't a day he normally streams, of course it's... I have to remember that he streams on GMT. The mustache moves! I'm sorry, it's so adorable. Alright, Alright, I'm trying to look here. That's too much clothing. I've definitely seen you with less clothing, more muscles, but I can see that you're trying to be modest here. Even though you're made up only entirely of abs. Okay, let's go to your Discord. Your Discord's probably gonna tell me what you look like. It's really weird. It's like I need to see your abs! Time to see your abs. Right, art corner. Right, lovely artwork. Very talented at art. Wow, you made me like so sassy here. I feel so weird looking at it. The room sounds super, like he's super muscly. It's a lot of muscles. He's got an 8-pack. He's got, how do I? I feel like this isn't proper the way I'm looking at it here. I'm blushing. Circle. Right, I have to start with the head. Alright, I'm so scared. Alright, we're going to start with a fresh picture here. We're going to... Circle for torso, and then just put lines on it for the abs. You're right. Alright, I gotta remember to put the transparency. Ugh! What? Why aren't you working? See, I need to put in a white background so I can... Why won't you let me do what I need you to do here? I probably need a larger canvas that I'm working on. Right, I'm going to go back to staring at... Very muscly body. That's a lot of muscles. He's got... What? Nipples here. He's got like... There's a collarbone here! Alright, so we're going to start with, You know what, I'm gonna make this bigger. I am so embarrassed to try to do this hard work. Lieutenant Blythe has too many muscles. He has so many muscles, how can I even draw them? My name is Adare, faring, and I'm shy. And I don't think I'm really good at art. But I am sure as hell gonna try. Right, here you go. Here we are, I'm gonna try to draw, we're gonna separate out these layers. We're going to separate out the layers. Okay, we're also going to put Lieutenant Blythe in a different window. Alright, so we're going to call this the sketch work. Alright, so he's got like an ovular. Oh, can I take the whole image here? And I'd like to flip it. Transform. There we are! Perfect. Okay. Alright, I feel better now. This puts me in a better headspace. Trying to zoom in. Definitely got hair. So we start with an oval, right? How dumb does that look? That looks okay. We're going to have to bring that down though. Right, and he's got a chiselly chin. Well, actually, that's most of his. Right, and he's got like a super chin here, so we have to like chisel out. And it gets like, it's right here. And it's angular. I got her. Come on here. I should probably put... No, I'm not going to put his name down because he doesn't need to find out. That's not nearly a cut enough jaw. It's not nearly it. Well, his jaw is kind of like... Whatever, it's fine. And he's got like angry looking eyes and he's got a mustache. I hate it! This is so dumb! Pretty sure I'm just overthinking this too much. Nope. Nope. This is so stressful! Hmm. Definitely got a bigger jaw there, but here's where we are and it's super fine. He's got hair. His head a little bit taller, maybe. There's got to be a way I can make his jaw a little bit stronger. I definitely have his face pointed the other way here. That's super fine, that's alright. Ugh. I'm about to tweet at him and be like, why are you made entirely of muscles? You know how hard it is to draw muscles here. Not anything of anything. Alright, we're going to do the facial features here. And I don't... Alright, we're going to call this one... eyebrows? Alright, so he's got like... Got a very strong nose. Maybe I should do his nose first. I don't know what to do. It sucks. Alright, so he's got like these angry eyebrows. They're not actually angry, they're kind of silly. Oh, that's like, his eyebrows are way bigger than that. Also, it's my art. His eyebrows can be as large as I want them to be, so his can have very nice eyebrows. There we are. No, I hate it. I need to put it back. Maybe that was too large. I'll move it over a little bit. I'll also shrink it later. It looks completely ugly. Right, no. I'm going to draw another eyebrow here. call this one eyebrow too. That's not what I wanted. Come on, I'm Mantis layer. That's not nearly as angry. It's like a swoop and drop. Not like a swoopy drop eyebrow. I can make him angrier later on. I'm in doubt abs, right? I'm just going to draw like a straight line down here. Here, we're going to start the body now. Here, look, he's got like 17 abs here. In fact, he's got a lot of strong neck here that's made entirely of muscle, and he's like made of muscle here. And he's got like a collarbone. And then he's got ginormous pecs that I can't even put on Twitch because I'll get banned for them. But it's like whoop, whoop, whoop. And then he's got the like clearly stars in a pornography thing abs here. They're like circular kind of, and then they go up. Really hard to do. There's too much sexual appeal here, I can't. Alright. I've missed a couple abs here. Here's the rough draw of the abs. Here, we're just going to get it over with. And then here I think I actually have to draw the stuff that's I'm going to get banned on Twitch for. We're kind of off center here. Oh, is this how pecs work? I need to try a new way to draw these abs. Hold on, I can't. Alright, we're going to try this over again. Alright, so Template has a collarbone. It's just like, I am a collarbone and I've been in the military and I'm a lieutenant, so my collarbone's out here, and I've got these massive shoulders. They're for picking up people and firing cannons. And then you go down here and you're like, yep, his neck probably needs to go a little bit longer here, but we're not. I can always move his neck and head up later. And he's going to have these ginormous pecs that, you know, they tell a story about the war. You're like, yep, those are definitely war storytelling pecs. Please, Twitch, don't ban me. I'm really trying to draw the form here. Maybe I can put a shirt over him in a moment. Now you have a line down here, which is going to signify Olive's abs, and then they're like... Do I give him a cardigan? Like, I can't have his pecs on air, right? I'm pretty sure that's against Twitch terms of service. I'm gonna have to... You know what? Abs aren't against Twitch terms of service, but, okay, these get wider as you go out, because that's how muscles work. Right, so you get to the bottom here and he's basically going to have to... I don't know what kind of pants to give him. Are these abs too big here? Right, he's very buff! If you go join his server, you'll be able to see how buff he is. It's got a little belly button here and I'm too shy to draw it, so we're not going to draw a belly button. Yep, we're off to a great start. Definitely going to see my tweet later and be like, no. He's going to forbid me ever from drawing him again. Right, and we're going to like... how muscles work. Any mortals telling me if this is right or not? Should I have just drawn the one side and mirrored it over? That's what artists do. They just mirror over the abs they're making. You know what? No, these are organically drawn abs. Organically drawn. They're free range. There we are. Look, we've done most of the picture here. An actual button for his belly button. Of course. Alright, I have to draw... We're going to have a separate layer for belly button. And I'm going to have to make him like a little cardigan. Alright, so we're going to go to the brush here. We're going to find a circle. And we're going to call it a hot button. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out skin tones afterwards. Alright, we're going to... That's a button, and then we're going to put... other buttons. I know Canvas Scars knows how to do buttons, but... You know what? No, it doesn't have to be skin colored, because it's a button, so I'm gonna make it like... I don't know, he wears red a lot. Red's kind of weird, though. We're going to make it... like a teal button. We're going to put smaller circles within that circle to make it more of a button. Cream is gold. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, now we've gone into fan fiction of... There we go. You have a button for his belly button. And it gets put over here. I'm gonna have to make it smaller. Well, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a layer. There we are. There's a little button right here. Isn't that adorable? We'll save it for later. Actually, no, I'll leave it there. His body. It's all like sketchy, so I'm gonna have to like not have all these lines here. Can I smudge them? Like, are they... Here we are, we're like... Like, they're totally abs here. Alright, we're going to do that later. But for now, we're going to go back to the body and I'm going to have to draw this. It's a very muscly man, a cardigan. Oh, I forgot 2 more abs. So many abs. Right, he's got 8 of them. Got an 8-pack and then pecs. That's how they work, right? So I have to draw a couple more abs here. And then kind of go out like this. And I don't need it to be green. Please bring... Remember, it's line art here. So we're going like this. It's not the right size. Anime Lieutenant Blythe. No more redeems because I have 18k. Well, I have to figure it out.
Kelly, I'm here and I'm made entirely of muscles and I'm gonna lead us to victory. And I really like playing Fortnite. I'm really good at it. I'm so good. I'm also really good at, I don't know, drinking? Definitely. That is a sport. I'm super good at it. I'm super awesome. I can't. I was definitely gonna try to do an English accent there, and I extra cannot. Tea and crumpets, woo! No, that's really mean. I don't want to say that. I'm the best. And I have a really sexy mustache. And this is where my pecs would be, but I can't draw them on air because Twitch will ban me, so just pretend they're here. I'm not even sure what to even do. God save the queen. But she's a very lovely, seems very nice. I haven't really been, Yorkshire. Actually, their tea's not bad. I've only been to London like 3 times. Hold on. I'm like really blanking here. This is so on the spot. All right. He's got a collarbone here. We're going to fix the collarbone. No! Really bad. It's gonna find it so offensive.
Why to find it so offensive? Draw an oval and then 2 ovals next to it. Wait, why would I do 2 ovals? Draw 2 ovals and ovals. No, it's not. Well, what if he really... I'm pretty sure he really likes the Queen. I know they had some controversy, but I'm pretty sure he likes him a lot. See, look, it says he's a British man fueled by British values. Sheer patriotism. Alright, so he's... No, why are you... I'm seeing what you... No, don't do it. Please don't show him. Please don't show him. No. I don't want... I want to die. No, he's not going to love it. What if he hates it? Absolutely going to hate it. He's going to be like, that's really offensive, Adare. I'm going to have to talk to you about it. And I'm going to be like, well, okay, sir. I promise I'm just jesting here. If he hates it, it's my fault. Well, it's like when you try to ask the Irish people, be like, they tap the mine in. And then it's like, you have the Irish people being like, no, absolutely, fuck off. That's right, I guess I'll give him a pass to decide to do that one. I never actually had to say it in seriousness, by the way. God, but my paw really wanted to smack the person who asked him about it. Alright, so back to trying to draw this very muscly person. Very muscular man. So you have... like... This is where the cardigan's gonna start? Gonna have a cardigan right here. Just, you know. No, don't! I hate it! No, don't look here! It's really bad. We gave you a belly button. Like an actual button for you. I'd like to crawl into a hole and die now. I can't just show him the work in progress while I'm trying to figure out his giant muscular shoulders. It's not in the correct brush size. Could you have made yourself less muscular? This is so intimidating. You've got like really big arms. Good, I hope I shrivel up and die before he can look at us. How do I... Okay, so we're just going to do the reference lines. Twitch, I promise, this isn't porn. Alright, so clearly that's like too large here. Twitch, pretty please, this isn't porn. I'm drawing someone's arms here. And those are his chest-toral muscles. That's how shoulders go. Canvas, you could be giving me some pointers here. Considering, like, he did the artwork and stuff. Alright, so he's got, like, it's like another section for his giant muscular arm. Circles! Are you serious? You're being super serious here. Alright, so just do circles. Alright, so they're like circles here. And then he's got like another arm here. Oh, you know what? This actually works out! Art to circles. I'm currently drawing a dinosaur going Super Saiyan for a commission. Who gave you that one? Alright, so he's got these shoulders and they're like fairly large. He's got a little other part of his arm where it's like slightly less large, but it's, you know, still his arm and he still can pick you up with one arm and beat you with yourself. Right, there's another arm. And then he's, well, it's more muscular, I guess, because he's just entirely made of protein here. He's got giant forearms. Right, so his shoulder is... Okay, so this part of his arm should be a little bit bigger. And he's got the other part of his arms, which he had turned. And dinosaurs are not enough at anime hair lasers. Sparks Dino. Oh, that's adorable. Alright, he's got like... That looks like an arm. Kinda, it looks like the hint of an arm. It's like, what is it, you know, those, fuck, what are they called? The seltzer water thing, what are, not Izzy, that's, the way it looks like a lemon looked at carbonated water while water is running next to it. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Right, so if this other arm is like over his neck, so... I don't want to draw his hands, so he's going to have like... His shirt's gonna cover his hand, because I've decided. Your boss came by. Did your boss see that I was trying to draw somebody made entirely of muscles? Alright, and then his ginormous shoulder kind of drops here. And then he's got Got his very muscly arm that cuts into his pec here to remind us that if you really had to, you can throw us into the sun. And he's got... Pretty sure I'm going to have to choose a different color here. Different color. How much work? And I was like, 4 work. And he was like, you lose 8 work this week. And I was like, okay, well, good thing it's Monday. Did you do the work? Got to have 8 whole work done. What if I change the color of this arm? I'm going to change it to, we're going to have his left arm on a different layer because I'm frankly terrified. Oh, someone messaged me. Please tell me it wasn't you saying that I... Who messaged me here? Did I join a server I didn't mute yet? Well, now I'm about to play Find the Muted Server. This one. Oh, I did not mute the server. There you are. I already lost it. Where that picture I have? Did not do the work. I'd only done the start of 1 work. I hope you're able to fake it that you're able to have like 17 work. Canvas, I see that he's seen the clip. What did he think of the clip here? Did he think it was... Pretty sure he thought it was stupid, didn't he? He was probably like, what? Well, Irish people have a very not an interesting view. We don't tend to worry about the Queen. We're like, oh, that's definitely happening there. I know I haven't lived there in a while, but I... Just by the sake of, I don't know, not my family, I just don't... I live here now. I don't have to worry about the Queen, you know. I have to worry about when stupid people like Trump get in office. Right, so the way his arm and his pecs work. Okay, so hold on. We have to go back to square one. I need to outline his very muscly body here. Alright, going back to his left arm. We're going to erase all this. I'm sorry, you have very lovely shoulders. We'll get back to him. So here's his body, and he's got other muscly stuff going on, and we got to respect that here, right? So he's more than just his abs, right? He's got you know, definition. Right, I'm pretty sure I've nailed it. This is how mortals... This is how their body shapes look like when they're not... They're not underneath all the stuff there in clothing. Playing Fortnite, so I don't know if you saw it yet. Might have to come back on Tuesday night and try to finish this up. I don't think that's how bodies work. Right, I have to keep trying to... He's got hips. And his hips kind of go like that. So maybe I have to be like... Got like a curvature down here, because he's... Where does his waist start? Is that a waist? Guess that's be where his waist start. Oh no. Is his waist just more shapes? Colonel Sanders, this is perfect. No, stop it. I absolutely need you. I don't understand. Art is so hard. Martles are shaped different. Ugh. Just come, go on here and be like, I need you to commission. I'm gonna commission you to draw your own fan art because I clearly can't. Whoop, whoop. And he's got some hips here. Perfect. Bam, we've done it. We've got hips now. Belly button, and he's gonna have pants here. It's going to be a grand time. I want to crawl into a hole and die. Alright, and then we have to remember that he's got, like, peculiar muscles. Got, like, a pec here. Maybe his pecs are too large. No, they're pretty large on that picture. Alright, well... This one's kind of a race, so Twitch, I haven't ruined your terms of service. Got like an arm here. Got like... And then he's muscular, but it's out. Hey Seelie, I'm trying to draw Lieutenant Blythe. But it's really hard to do because it's made entirely of muscles. It's really hard. Like, so bad at this. Pretty much just chaos. That's the wrong layer. So they were like, do some shapes. And I was like, okay, I can do shapes here. Alright, we're going to decide his shoulder ends right here. That's what we decided. His shoulder ends like right there. Shoulder. And it drops a little bit. Right, because that's what shoulders do. And then it turns into his arm. Which is like right here, question mark. A lot bigger than his other arm. Gonna bulge out his muscle here because he really wants to have that muscle cutting into his pec. So I guess that's how large his muscle is. I'm doing fine, Seelie. I'm having a panic attack over trying to do the artwork of Fran's hair in a time that doesn't suck. I was going to try to get to yours today, but I'm probably going to get to yours on Wednesday. And frankly, at the rate I'm going and how messed up this art looks, I probably shouldn't keep offending people with what my art looks like. Shoulder. Well, I took a different stance here, but that's because I see his shoulder would be tiny, and then it's that bulgy part. This is the bulgy part. So this one would be larger. So maybe it should be a little bit bigger here. The constellation men are hard to draw. I don't understand the anatomy. Like, I understand lady ones, because I can look at myself and be like, oh, well, here are my shapes, but he's just a cone. Right, he's made of squares and stuff, so maybe I shouldn't have been doing circles, I should have just drawn squares everywhere. Alright, and now this guy's got to have a hand. And remember, we're not going to draw a wrist, so here's his hand that I'm totally covered. So I'm also going to have to cover him up in a cardigan, because Twitch terms of service is not... This is so embarrassing, I can't. Maybe it's because I'm looking at it as a bunch of shapes. I'm gonna have to redo his arm here. my god. Got a cardigan PNG, right? That's about where I'm at. I just have to be like, alright, I've made you purple tassels to cover the parts where Twitch would literally ban me for. Maybe I can ask specifically, of like, don't ever show anyone my fan art of you. Alright, yep, perfect. There's the hand. No, I'm gonna just start yelling at him again about how muscly he is. Be like, no, seriously, what? Oh! I've been playing with it. Well, I use VTuber Studio and I like it a lot. Is that what you're going to be using when you have a re-debut? Figured out how to pop a decent lip sync, and I love all the accessories you can use in it. That's partly the reason he decided to go with it as well. And of course, if you do I got it before it had Android support, so I actually before I ran into work issues, I got it on an iPad to try to. I got an iPad. Right, we're going to leave the one chesticle muscle away here. That's why I'm not getting banned by it. Poor Lieutenant Blythe, he's just gonna have a bunch of tweets being like, what the absolute fuck? Well, he's got a collarbone. You know what? This was supposed to be doing his mustache. What's his mustache gonna look like? Do I have a brush that's just fuzzy? Perfect. What if I just made that one smaller? Figured out it. We're going. This is going to be his mustache now. Got a very powerful mustache. Right, we're going to make sure we switch it to. Feels weird, I have to creep on him while I stream, and yeah, your mustache is, well, it's pointed upward, but here it's pointed downward. I'd like to upgrade at some point, especially do cheek puff and a tongue. Yeah, I kind of want to have a tongue, but I'd have to go back to my mother and ask. I'd be like, can I have a tongue? But I feel like it gets a little too complicated there. So there's some amount of tracking I feel like would be a little uncomfortable. I'm happy with what I have now. Like, I can individually blink my eyes, get closer, farther away. My mouth's not perfect, but that's fine. I always ask Kevin, his model domino, he added a tongue. Alright, but I don't have the art. Well, I guess I'd have to have him draw me a tongue. Because I don't have the same artist, I have Star Pirate. I've been thinking about it though, asking him to go back and there are certain things on my model I kind of think I want to have move a little bit more. Like their little tassels underneath my. Well, they move with me, they just don't. I don't know, I have to think about it. I'm happy with what I have now. But I have been debating whether I want another earring or not. Sorry, I'm checking myself out here. Hi, cat. Yeah, individual physics, but I feel like there's a part where there's too much movement, you know? Hi, cat. Cat, how you doing? Sorry, I'm petting the cat here. The strings on the corset. Yeah. Well, there's other parts of me, like, the leaves on my legs. I think I'd be cool if they. Well, you don't ever see my legs, so that doesn't matter. But happy with what my hair does as well. It bounces out. I think I asked him to put a lot of physics in my hair. Felt kind of bad, honestly. Yeah, some of the prices he had increased after he was finished rigging me. Edward Potter agreed it's allowed me to draw 2 more cards. Of course it did. The cat was drooling on. Cat, why are you drooling? Alright, going back to. Hi, cat. Yeah, you drooled all over me. Oh, that's right. I was drawing a mustache. Ooh, but I was going to pick brown. You're crushing my chips. Do you know that? I'm not trying to make him look like a walrus. Maybe I can taper it off here. I think I nailed it here. Is that Pepsi Man? No, it's not Pepsi Man. That song's hilarious in that game. It's just screaming Pepsi Man. I want to see what he does for the thigh physics. Hurry! I can't. I would blush too much at Kevin being like, yep, I need thigh physics. Which, by the way, I wanted to show ya. Let me go back to my channel. Alright, Lieutenant Blythe, we're kind of done creeping on you for now. Courtesy of you. La da da. Sweet Lord. They do look very good even in shrunk. Alright, how am I supposed to draw this muscular man's eyes? I'm not good at eyes. So that everyone's gonna be like circles again. Well, he's got these like very angry looking eyes. Perfect, we're done. Very play Resident Evil Miss Adare. I think you'll have a really good time. I want to get it. I'm waiting. I got to earn it. You'll be known as the thigh person throughout the Vtuber community. Will you be handing out thighs left and right? Which reminds me, Lieutenant Blythe did another fan art. And I need to... Alright, no, I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put it in... I have a slideshow of it. Oh, it's somewhere. Where did I put it? I don't know where it went. Right, there it is there, so I need to move it to over there. There, here, I can put it in the fan art folder. Let's see if it shows up. Actually, I made an emote for someone. I thought you save lives. Is it true? Well, I'd hope it's true. You can use them for a lot of things, like floating, hugging. Give them a bit of cuddle. And let's go out. Which slideshow? Why isn't it pulling from everything here? Alright, hold on, I gotta fix the properties. Fan art. Oh no, I see what happened. It might be too large. Might be too large here. Oh, it's just that particular picture. I liked having it bigger though. Look forward to your roommates are in the kitchen, so you have to wait. That's rough. Sometimes I really, really don't miss roommates. I know if you're starting to get late for me, you have a good rest of your stream. Thank you very much for making care of you. You'll have a good rest of your night. Right, doesn't it look great? It's very grand, right? Definitely not only made of muscles, has a mustache now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this because I don't know if I have the strength. I don't think calling upon the cart is going to save me here. But I will do my best. I'm going to try to draw an eye now. I don't want to be banned by Twitch terms of service. So he's got one, what could be delineated as a pec here. As a pectoral muscle. He's also gonna get nice cardigan. This guy buff manly Jojo style Pepsi man. But there's this guy who doesn't matter if you don't nipples or TOS. Are you sure? Like if I put... Perfect, there's the other one. Goes on his collarbone. No, that's... You don't understand, I'm so shy. Use an almond or a triangle shape for the eyes. Oh, an almond shape, like a sideways almond shape? Or what if I... What if I just start? Right, so that's the eye, and then it like kind of curves up. So it's kind of the opposite. I needed a different... Here. Going to reverse engineer this eye. And today I had canvas scars and Seelie Squid teach me how to do art stuff with shapes. I look at it and I'm just seeing a screaming pile of muscular muscles. If you're making Pepsi Man make his eyes as dark as white. I want to cry. I have so many tears. If only you knew. If only you knew. You circle for the center of the almond shape in blue because his eyes are blue. You should circle for the center. Right, he does have blue eyes. Okay, for the center, like right here. Alright, we're going to do... And then he has to have a black iris, right? Right, so we make that a little bit smaller. Oh, look at your doggies! Why does he have that? It's like looking up, kinda. That looks a little weird. That's kind of wonky. Could I just leave it like that? No, I can't. So, where's he looking at? Where are we looking over here? Going like, what the absolute fuck? I hate it. It looks wall-eyed. How do I make it so he's looking at me? Alright, so it kind of does it straight in the middle here. Make sure you shrink the brush. Well, now it looks like one of those. Is he looking over here? Is he looking straight into your soul? Can I just have him not look anywhere? He's looking at me, so it's forward this way. I don't. Maybe if I moved it underneath. I fucked up. Oh no, I didn't. Oh! I did it on the same layer! Alright, well. Make the iris the blue bigger. Alright, let me go back to the... Like that. The same layer of the abs. It super is. I didn't mean it. I messed up. Put the pupil in the middle. Alright, so it's just like... Use this like lasso tool and move it over his face. That's scissors. Which one's lasso? Pre-select. Alright, well, we're going to just do this here. Oh, no, come on. Perfect. We're going to move... Nope, apparently we're not. Why must you be like this? Foreground select. Can I move you now? No. Really frustrating. Alright, but I... There a new layer? No. As you select continuous region, color select, intelligent scissors. Now can I select you? I don't understand here. Alright, we're going to copy this then. I'm gonna paste this new layer. I'm gonna duplicate the layer. And we're going to flip his eye so it doesn't stare back into my soul like it's asking for me to save it from hell. And I decided I want his eyebrows to cut slightly into his eye. I'll go slightly over. Where's his other eyebrow? Wait, eyebrow number 2. Well, now that I have his eyes here, I can try to figure it out. Got it based on the layer. Hehehe. That's exactly what I did. I didn't add a nose yet. I didn't want to. Oh, he's got a beard too, doesn't he? I need to give him some hair. But I also need to give him a nose. You're an artist now. You could put something on the layer. I'm scared. I don't want to. Ay. I just got very spiky hair. He definitely has a Titanic shirt and suspenders going on here. Do I dare draw his nose? Noses are just like a triangular shape, right? So we're going to... And it goes up from like a brow here. I noticed that's how you draw it here. Going to make it a slightly smaller brush so I can't be bothered. Oh, and I accidentally deleted my... Well, there you go. Okay, so we're going to draw... this... Oh, not on the eyebrow layer. We're going to do a nose layer. It's got a hint of a nose here. I'm so upset. Titanic flute music. I will definitely cue it. Alright, so that's definitely a nose here. Well, the nose, the mustache. Okay, so here, we actually need to fix this nose a bit here, because what, he has a nose here. Which actually means I need to move the mustache lower. Possible. Yes, I know part of his pectoral muscle is... We'll figure it out. It's fine. Doing it live. Okay, so you just gonna not commit super hard. It's nose here. Nose here. Got a nose here. Nose here. I can't change the size of my brush anymore. There we are. No, it's super fine. I have to figure out how to do a nose one way or another, so... Boop. He's got a little nostril here, because he's like, yep, I've definitely got a nose. Right, if I'm touching my own face, my nose starts... His eyes need to be closer. That's what I'm struggling with here. His eyes definitely need to be closer. Where's his other eye? Yeah, the scars. Have you even seen, the rest of them? Do art for myself for a debut animation a friend is helping me with. Oh, I was asking if you saw the rest of them. Muscles McMuscle Man. Alright, I might have to drop his mustache even lower. Definitely his nose here. Like my brain is whacked, so I didn't go to bed till 8 AM and woke up at 12. You have not had enough sleep yet. Right, I don't mind his face now. I can look at it without wanting to completely die. And he's got forehead creases here. There's like lines, bigger lines, smaller line. And now I have to figure out hair. Same color as his mustache. The same color. Could I use grass for? Perfect. Look, we're going to use grass. Grass for the hair here. Hey, Scott. I need to flip some grass over. I rotate it. Oh, that looks really stupid. I don't want it to look like I'm an idiot here. There's a way I could try to not have it be blurred. just not working out how I thought it would. Got hair on the side of his face here. No, it's super fine. I was just saying that I was trying to figure out his hair and I wasn't doing a very good job of it. You're drawing Earl Hickey. No, I'm not drawing Earl Hickey, I'm drawing Lieutenant Blythe. I was too embarrassed to put his name down because it's absolute... I don't want to rhyme his name with shite. But it's not looking great right now, as you can tell. Might have to be a lot of, work outside a stream TM. He's got like hair up behind it. And I'm using grass to try to capture the pointy bits of his hair, which might not go so well. Like here there's a flower in it. I'm not trying to put flowers in it. Trying to stay up and not nap to fix your sleep schedule. That's an honourable attempt and I wish you tons of luck with it. I have not been successful. So I got to think of his head as an extension with more hair on it, maybe? Definitely super fine. Look, it's super fine. I totally haven't given up. Yeah, times usually I kind of go to whenever I feel like it, to be honest. Alright, he's got ears, but can I just like ignore the fact he has ears? I've already gotten grumpy eyes. And he's definitely got... I need a colour in his eyebrows. Delio. Probably didn't do us on a good layer. Look at that, I'm nailing it. Super nailing it. We're getting there. We're working on it. Sorry, I'm trying to write something to someone right now. Alright. I feel like his head should be slightly larger now that I'm looking at it in comparison to his body, or I could scale down his ginormous muscular arms that I can't just quite capture here because I lack the artistic talents of literally everyone who's watching the stream right now. Hi. Let us switch to chatting. I think I'm gonna keep beating myself up about art. I don't want to do that. Right. Whoop. Oh, I need to remember to save my file. Don't let me forget. Did you have fun today? I know everyone is driving how I art. I really appreciate it. Hopefully next time I'll do a little bit better. I don't want to do the first time I switch asset. Sousaphones all day. I'm sorry, but isn't that musical? Were you playing the sousaphone all day or not? Were you working on them? Hammering. Why were you trying to break the sousaphone? Looks like I'm going to be helping out someone later who wants to start streaming. Lieutenant Blythe, I was literally about to raid you. You came over here, and I was like about to raid you. Well, now I gotta show you the artwork I was working on. I could tell you just... This is the universe. Alright. Well, we're about to go back to your artwork. Are you ready? I'm not ready. I personally think I could do a little bit better on it. No, it's super terrible! I was trying to figure out shapes! They were like trying to help me figure out how to do shapes. You're so muscly! Do you know how many muscles you have? No, I have not done a fine job. I was trying to figure out. Notice I gave you a belly button. And I freaked out a little. So, fun story. I have to fix it. Your layer that your one peck is on is attached to your mustache, and I had to... Yeah, so totally I needed to put a button for your belly button. But yeah, I went onto your Discord and I picked out the... I was like, oh, I'm going to find one. So I have to give you a cardigan because you're way too muscly for Twitch terms to surface. I don't know, they told me just don't give you nipples, but I feel like... Well, I guess I don't have to give you nipples. So I'm giving you a little cardigan. And I did the shapes here just to figure out what to do for your arms because they're so large. Your arms are just mainly made up of muscles. Super large arms. Like, you can literally take and pick up small trucks with them. Got to keep fit in the military, yes. So muscly. I just like, yeah, your picture, and I sat here and I was scandalized trying to figure out how to draw it in my mind. You've got like a collarbone that could shatter. Like, your collarbone should technically... Here, let me make a new layer. Like, if we change it to a different color. So your collar should be sitting probably lower here now? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Like, how do you start? Like, that's kind of your collarbone area, but I made it too high up here. Yeah, Canvas was like, can you see it?
And an anime voice, nonetheless.
Yeah, welcome to Monstrosities. That is fan art. I could show you what canvases look like. I'm less ashamed of canvases right now. I got to give Canvas some nice fae wings. You'll get fae wings as well. I guess they're just gonna be made out of muscles. Try and fight him. I didn't even make you wide enough. I need to widen you out by like that much just for the... And your pec should be like out here. It actually should be cutting in your arm. Maybe I should have just like... Oh, now I understand why everyone is saying shapes. I should have just been like... That's your shelf. And then you have abs here. You have like 16 abs. And then you got yourself some pants here with the belt buckle, and you got very muscly legs. And you've got large arms. Here's how you're best friends with art. Yeah, you put the new fan art part. Fan art up. I wanted to try, like, with your permission, am I allowed to put a little text box around it, like who did it? Just haven't gotten around to it yet. It's the Blythe Power Armor. Of course you can. Yeah, I noticed no one's put in their, like, tag on it, so I was like, I want people to know who done it. I don't want to draw hands. We're not going to be drawing hands here. No hands for Lieutenant Blythe.
We're not going to do hands.
I encourage everybody to join this Discord.
Ew, ew. Ew, ew.
Ew, ew. Right, well, I'd say I'm proudest about your mustache, because I was able to, Your mustache is not made of grass, it's made out of... Well, now I've lost it. It's made out of, I forget what it is. It's like an art. Your mustache is not made out of grass. I made your hair grass earlier and I didn't like it. Ara, ara. Well, I'm sad I stream at the same time as you, because I would have come on and been like, alright, well, I could do RR 14 million times. I'll have to go back and watch your VOD so I can hear you do RRs. But yeah, originally I decided I was going to try to do your hair with a grass texture. Not one like that one, but... I was like, yeah, your hair kind of reminded me of that, and... You know, just... That art is really hard, so I just took my brush and I just kind of gave you really dumb hair. I might go back and fix it. It does, but when you try to turn it in this program, so here, let me show you something. Let me turn off the collar. We'll go back to the hair layer. So something's completely stupid that happens. So here we are. Right, boom, perfect. Looks like I could just plop it right there and call it a day. And I might actually, you know, I might save that. So here we are. Perfect, we're going to image, we're going to turn it over. We're gonna transform it. And we're going to do an arbitrary rotation. Apparently the whole layer, that is not what I wanted. There we are. Look, we rotated it. It made it blurry. It made it blurry. Why are you oh Lord, you can't just make me. You have a flaw in your... Hold on. No, cool down in these so it's possible to spam ara. I'll do it now, sorry. I never thought that people would be trying to spam ara's nose. Like the spiff and bird's perfectly balanced. Nicely balanced game.
Ara, ara.
Ara, ara. Ara, ara.
Ara, ara. Ara. Ew, ew.
Oh, well.
Ew, ew. Ew,
Oh, well. What else could I do? Ooh, ooh. Try to do screamos. What else?
ew.
No, I hated that one. I wasn't able to change anything about it. Should use it more. Well, actually, it's kind of taxing because I can feel it. It's actually more of my throat. I was trying to learn overtone singing a couple of months ago, by the way. Definitely harder than I thought. I did some voiceovers as a dragon at one point.
Ara.
That was completely raw, by the way. You might have heard some undertone of my voice there. I thank you for clipping. Well, now I have. Well, it says create. You sent me a create clip. You didn't actually save it yet. Oh no. Oh no, I hate it. I hate it a lot. Frank is quite old. He does not use the internet. You resemble the comment. Not resented. You resemble the like you personally look like that comment. I don't know with how muscly you are. You look like you're about 23 or something. In that picture where you're made up of nothing but apparently military sex appeal here. Alright, should I be changing your hair to be grey? he's older than me, like very old. I don't know how old any immortals are. I'm older than all the mortals here, so... Yeah, you're a very much old man army person. It's actually not far off from that build. So you're made of just pure, like... Well, I have some friends who joined the military right when they turned 18, so... You're old, I must be ancient. That's a lot of... How do you not, like... How do you fit into things? How do you wear clothing? Is that why your shirt is coming off in the one picture? With your like, why do you have suspenders on when basically your hips are so muscular, your pants, like, you'd have to actually widen your pants to wear them? Your blade is quite old and frail. Oh. Well, it takes a lot of energy to try to keep up a build where you're 90% protein. How many cows are you eating a day? That's... Well, I'm just sitting here, I'm like, were you drinking eggs? Pure protein, like you'd put the protein powder into your eggs and then stick some, like, beef right on it. 4 cows, that's a lot of cows. That's a lot of protein. Where are you putting the vegetables? You poor man, you weren't... That poor bathroom. Are you just, like, injecting peanut butter straight into your veins? What sort of amenities does the military have that you'd be able to, like... be that muscular? They got 4 kids. Light is surprisingly small. I mean, in his pictures, the VTuber. I myself, I'm like very small, but if we have to go in the glamour, I'd probably only about 5 foot. Not that much of kilo. We're not going to discuss kilos here. Oh, alright, so you're like you're still pretty much several heads above mine. Oh, sure, he's a mountain dwarf. Well, he's about the stockiest one in this picture. Alright, well, I guess you might need to get back to eating 2 cows a day. That just means he can fit in places. I would find it harder to be in the military if you're taller, because that's more energy and more eating. Alright, so you're basically a giant... You're a troll. You're a giant. How do you find clothes to wear? Alright, well, apparently Lieutenant Blythe had to get custom-made, like, I guess, pants and shirts and cardigans, and... The same thing as well, or you shopping with his tall and big or whatever. Yeah, half arc. I see, alright, half arc is fine. You need to eat more PP and short. Plus you got more muscles to worry about. But are you mostly leg or you torso? I feel like you need to eat more if you're basically a half arc. You're both. Well, everyone came in here trying to tell me what they look like, and they're just like, okay, well, you know what? Everyone do fan art and I'll check the Discord later. Are you well balanced like most of the games that have been played? Perfectly balanced. You know, I want to watch Biff and Brit after this. He was doing cryptocurrency the other day. In your Twitter post, I was sitting here panicking. I was like, how the 7 hells am I supposed to be trying to... I sat here and I was like imagining the shapes and I was like, alright, so triangles, more triangles, you have 8 abs here. And you sketched everything, so like, and clearly you're not doing it on a computer. You can send it to me on Twitter, I'll take a look afterwards. not gonna do any ratings because that's mean and everyone's immortal, so. No, I mean, it's digital, but I don't think you're trying to use a mouse, right? You're not drawing with a mouse, you have a tablet. Some of the curvatures, I'd be very hard pressed to believe you weren't using, or you were using a mouse for it. Digital art screen, alright, got it. Yeah, meanwhile here I'm stuck with like trying to figure out angles and stuff because it's really like I've only met one person, Nari, who was able to use a mouse for it. Oh, so you've done fantastic. I can't even. It's fine. I was very happy when Seelie came in and was like, "Don't overthink the eyes. Just do it like an almond." And I was like, "I know what almonds are." Oh, my cheeks hurt from smiling so much. I'm glad everyone had a good time trying to watch me draw people. Thought I was getting a drawing tablet, and I was like, "Oh, perfect! So everyone could just see me be really bad on a drawing tablet, though I'd at least be able to feel like I don't know. Shapes are hard." Right. Well, now here all like trying to compare body sizes and impress me. We're going to raid someone. I think I'm gonna have you raid my sister, Athena Fox. In before I start getting messages of what everyone looks like. It's fine, it's not an art stream, it's a fan. I can fangirl in any direction I want. Art is value based on the effort. Well, I definitely put in a lot of effort. If you go back and watch, I like redid your eyebrows a couple times. And I sat there and redid all of your 7 million abs you have. I'm glad you don't have eyes in the picture I was looking at. I was sitting here and I was just like, this is against terms of service. I'm gonna get banned. I was sitting here thinking, I was like, oh, I could probably put his artwork on the screen so they look, and I'm like, no, it has nipples. I'm just allergic to nipples. Right, the amount of times I'm screaming it here, I'm probably gonna get banned myself. Oh my god, I'm going to die. Alright, we're going to raid Athena Fox, pretty please, I guess. Don't tell her the monstrosities that have happened here today. Hey, Spongy McCutie Cake. I'm about to raid someone, but it's nice to meet you. My name's Adare Fairing. Here, let me run over to chatting real fast. Whoop. Get your heart. My name's Adare Fairing, and I'm a fae. I'm just doing some fan art today. I am by no means an artist, and that's totally fine. But I gave it a good shot. And we're not going to tell Twitch that I yelled nipples like 57 times. I am not a wholesome streamer, but I am not a lewd streamer. And we're going to go raid my sister. Please catch me again on Wednesday. I'll try not to die of being shy while doing the artwork. We're not going to scream nipple raid while rowing into my sister's. We're not yelling nipple. I swear, I'm going to punish all of you. The deal we made is that you're going to yell Fae Invasion. I swear to God. Yes, is no. Ugh. Catch you on Wednesday or perhaps Tuesday night. I don't know. Some of y'all might be sleeping. You're going to give me a heart attack. We're going to give the wrong idea impression to people. You're about to get... I don't want you banned from Athena's. I swear to God. Remember, we're going to be a good community-based Twitch that's not going to sit here... Like... Can you just say pectorals, maybe? Say pectorals. Pectorals is way better and less weird than screaming nipples at people. People are gonna come back to my stream expecting me to like have a certain service that I'm not offering people. Good night, Flower Heart. Thank you so much, James. I'll catch you all later. Let me make sure I turn off everything before I run away here.